Alright, following right where we left off in the last episode where I kind of fucked up a little and I got a little too hasty in trying to get past the moblins. So anyway, we're going to Shawshank our way out of prison. It's really not a very secure prison. Well, shit, I went back. Anyway, because, come on. It's really not very hard to get out of. Maybe if you're bigger than Link, because Link is kind of a small guy at this point because he's like fucking 6 years old. But anyway, we probably should figure out which turret we're trying to get to. I really didn't plan this as well as I did last time I played. We'll see. I think it might be this way. Like when I played last week, I basically did this in very, very, very quickly, very surgically. Alright, so it's the one right above me. So I might be able to get to it. No, it's that one. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Well, that might have been a mistake. Anyway, we'll see. Oh, god damn it, I kind of fucked up already. I was planning on doing this real quick, precise. Like, I wonder if that guy detects moblins so they don't get burned, because this is obviously like, you know, where they sleep, because there's very few other creatures in this place. Alright, let's see what's out here. Because if they just got zapped like every time they walked on the goddamn carpet, it's not a very nice room to sleep in, you know. Yeah, I think this might be where we need to go. Yeah. Fuck off. Yeah, Tetra tries to help all the time, and it's just like I don't need it. Yeah, here we are. Now let's do him a big old bother. Hit him with some fucking sticks. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Don't even worry about it. See, the security in this place is really not very good. Because I was able to, like, escape from jail in, like, a fucking second. Spotlights designed to... I don't even know what the spotlights are designed to do. I guess just like make sure there's no invaders. They also do a very, very poor job of it. Because as soon as you like mess with them a little bit, they just stay broken. You don't have to like hurry up or anything. All right. So we're trying to get over there, which means we just continue this way. All right. So we're trying to get to the central room. And then get up into the tower, which is where our sister is held. Probably. I don't know, guys. So we'll just go this way. And basically do it as fast as possible, you know. Probably won't take very long at all, because it's really not a very hard game. At least in the early parts. It's been a long time since I played past the Earth and Sky Temple or whatever, where like Medley and the little Kurok guy, you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to give any spoilers out. Where they're around doing stuff. So yeah. Okay, we're already here. Yeah, see, this room took me for fucking ever to beat when I was a kid. I think because I always came in from the other side, which is remarkably harder. Okay, gotta be a little more careful than that. I think that guy's too far away. Alright, all we need to do is get over to those stairs and we'll be A-okay. Yeah, these guys are dumb. Like, Ganon has fucking terrible security. See, look at this shit. Look at this shit. These guys are fucking terrible. at their job. I mean, if they... Like, it's just embarrassing how bad they are. Like, I feel bad for them a little bit. Because, you know, they're probably going to get, like, murdered. Well, they will get murdered by me later on in the game. Which I look forward to because I dislike them. These fucking big-ass fucking bitches. Okay. Every time they do that, it, like, scares you a little bit. Because you're like, God damn it, do I have to do it all over again? But as we've demonstrated, it really doesn't take that long to get here. Pretty much as soon as he walks past me, we can hurry up around the corner real quick and run on up and see what's what. See what we can do. See what's going on. Look at those nips. I've really noticed the nips before. Fuck. Okay, he turned around already. So we'll probably have to sit and wait until he goes back just to make sure he doesn't catch us. So we'll just wait here a minute. Should be fine. Don't want to risk it too much, you know. Anyway, after this episode, I'm probably going to play some Chibi Robo because I have a little bit more time before I need to get started on my homework. But I've read like an entire book today, so I think I can slack off a little bit. And unfortunately, we weren't able to record as a group, but it lets me get a couple episodes of Swine Corner out of the way. Swine Corner. Speaking of which, all you long-term fans will know where that came from. Well, my name is Breaking Piggy, you know, that's what I go by on here. And also, like, the very first name of the channel. One of the very first, way back when we were first starting Twilight Princess a couple months ago. We were planning on going by the Wine Cellar, but we probably mentioned it in an episode of Twilight Princess, but... that was like 2 months ago, so forgive me. Like we mentioned it in that one of them episodes, so probably, but like as soon as we decided on it and like made a channel and everything for it, then like the very next day there was another Wine Cellar that was made, and it's the same thing. What they think like the second one we picked, it had already been chosen. So somehow we landed on the fucking SlugPunch games, which is just a great name. Yeah, it's good. It's a great time. All right. Well, guys, that's the Forsaken Fortress right there. Let's go get our sister and go home. Short adventure, guys. Not very hard. Takes like a day to do. And be like 8 hours. Just get here, get your sister, get home. Doesn't take any time at all. Or did Tetra say the pirate's gonna wait for us? These other two girls are pretty great. They're good girls. I'm pretty sure you guys know the dad that is very irritating. I dislike him. He's not a great guy. But the two daughters, they're good people. But it looks like I'm not able to save my sister at this time. But I guess we'll have to return one day and free her. And here we get our very first look at the man with a plan, the guy with the red hair and the dope-ass robe. Mr. Ganon, who we don't actually see the face of too clearly as of yet. He's a pretty menacing bad guy. He just pretty much remains faceless for some time. It's very effective, in my opinion. Then luckily, our good buddy, the King of the Red Lions, basically finds us as soon as we land, so we don't fucking drown, you know. I don't know how the hell he's floating like this. Maybe there's a lot of salt in the Great Sea, like So it's like the Dead Sea, you know, and nothing really sinks in it very easily. It's like he's clearing his throat, you know. Anyway, that was a Forsaken Fortress. That took me forever as a kid. It took me 5 minutes. Now, maybe I think it took 7 minutes really, but including me fucking up a couple times. But that's just how it do. So now we're gonna. I don't know if I should speedrun this place too, because this place is just a great little island. I probably won't. I don't want to play it too quickly, because I really like this game. I don't want to finish it too quick. The King of the Red Lions. He's not my enemy. I've been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress. Yeah, this game's fucking great. Yeah. He has such a bold attempt, was foolhardy, you don't fucking say. I tried. His name is Ganon. And we get a little more exposition here. He gained the power of the gods, attempted to cover the land in darkness, and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. He's the very same Ganon. If you remember the guy who we saw in the very first episode, like 2 episodes ago, you know, the dope-ass looking ass pig monster man rising from the primordial ooze. Yeah, you don't really have to advise me, buddy, because I basically know what I'm fucking doing, but thanks. I mean, I do appreciate it. I do like the King of the Red Lions. He's a pretty good character. And I think I might go ahead and do some of the tips and tricks before I leave for Dragon Roost already. How'd you get here then? Did you cruise the entire way? Honestly. Yeah, this place is pretty small to sustain the population. Where do people get food? Is all anybody eats fish? Because, you know, there's no farms unless they import it from other nations, like outside of the Great Sea, that are not on the map. You know what I mean? And there's no mines, there's no forests, really, to get wood from. The logistics of this world are a little... I probably shouldn't go too in-depth, because it's just stupid to do so. Oh, all the characters in this place are super memorable, you know? There's these little girls, there's this guy over here with the pig nose who just wants a pig pet, I think, or else those pigs are his pet. Alright, he's feeling pretty good, because, yeah. I don't even know what he fucking said. I wasn't... This guy, I don't like him. Not just because he, like, chases you like a fucking zombie, but I'm sure you know what he fucking does later in the game. Like, oh, he's real, humble now. He's real humble now. Oh boy, he's real humble. Just a great guy. Anyway, the potion shop with like the little rat man that I never ever go in. This emo fuck. Oh, emo fuck. And then there's that sailor up there. These little fuckers who never go to school, and yet how does this school stay open? There's only 4 kids on this island. Who are your parents? Like, the logistics of this don't make any fucking sense. This QT. We could go check out the other asshole of the game, but he's more likable than the fucking rat man that we just met. The zombie dad. We got Mr. Rich Man. I haven't talked to him in a while. You can break all the shit in his house, and he's like, bro, give me 20 rupees. Yeah. Yeah, this guy is a much better guy than the other dad. I know it might not seem like it now, but yeah. And really the the money disparity you see on this island is ridiculous. I mean, there's that really wealthy guy and then the beggar dad. And there's this little coffee house. I don't know how they support any of this. I don't know where everybody lives. Where the fuck does this Mario-ass man live? But I digress. Let's just progress a little bit. Alright. Only that... Could you not purchase that from me? I'm pretty sure the new players of this game, like, get a little more confused by him saying that. I'm pretty sure I did when I was a kid. I was like, what the hell is he trying to sell me? But anyway. What else was... Oh yeah, I was going to go to the jail. I mean, I'll come back here, obviously, and do all the secret stuff later on. But let's just do a little bit of the secret stuff now. I'll be coming back to that guy whenever I got the Wind Waker, that's for sure. Probably after Forest Haven. Because he's got a very, very useful thing for you. But only really if you're doing the Nintendo Gallery. It doesn't really have any other bearing on the game. And here's another one of the dopest characters in the game. We got ourselves motherfucking Tingle. Yeah, he's a great guy. He's fucking creepy as fuck, honestly. But I've always had an affinity for him. Because he's just trying so hard to be Link and a fairy, you know? He's just trying so hard. He just wants to be a fairy. And I never actually got to use the Tingle tuner or whatever the fuck it is. Because I didn't have the Game Boy Advance hookup cable, you know? So I never got Knuckle for the Nintendo Gallery. But, oh well. I might know somebody who has one. David might. If it comes down to it, I might ask. I probably won't, because who the fuck cares? You know what I mean? Yeah. Don't ever forget it. Alright. If you ever need help with charts. I think he, like, mails you the Tingle chart. Or is that what did he just give me that? Oh well. And here's one of the little secrets of the game that maybe everybody doesn't know about. Maybe they do. I don't know. This game's probably been overanalyzed and played a lot by, like, a lot of people. Not just me. But if you don't know, this is one of the most time-consuming elements of the game. Not this particular maze itself, but what you get in the maze. You know what I mean. It's going to be a while before I can actually effectively use it. Probably after the Tower of the Gods is probably when I'm going to be able to actually work on it a little bit. But anyway, here we are. Somebody's secret box. I'm pretty sure it's Lorenzo or whatever his name is, Lord Laszlo, the pictograph guy. It's a picto box. This is absolutely not a necessary item, but I like it. I frequently use it. Anyway, let's just get out of here, and that'll probably be it for this episode. And one of the secret trips, one of the best ways to get out is just to find the nearest rat, and you know, they pull the drawbridge on you, or the trapdoor rather, not fucking drawbridge, leaving you right here. And then, yeah, he's basically like, yeah, bro, let's fucking get it. Actually, I think I might just sail Dragon Roost. It doesn't take very long, and, you know, let's just do it. Then it'll save and it'll spawn right on that island. Who cares? Alright. Alright, here we go. Setting off on one of my personal favorite adventures I've ever been on in video games. I've probably played Skyrim a lot, too, in the same way I've played this game, but not in the same way, you know what I mean? While I've always enjoyed that game, it's not as nostalgic for me, because I haven't been playing it as long. I probably haven't even played it as much as this game, honestly. Even though I've got I've got a couple hundred hours in it, for sure. 300 or 400. It's not as linear, you know, so there's more to do in that game, and this one I just know back to front, at least until the temples, because I haven't really played past those in a while, because I usually get caught up in doing the Nintendo gallery. But I'll probably try to avoid that for now. Maybe post game, or before I go and do the final thing, I might go do the Nintendo gallery for a while, or maybe I'll do the Nintendo gallery in the second playthrough, you know, and just get to the point where I can do it, and then just basically upload my progress with it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Because there's some things I think you can only do in your second playthrough. It's one of the few tips and tricks from the second one. Like, you'll be able to understand Hyrulean, and you'll also have basically the pajamas on that Link was wearing in the beginning, and Errol will be wearing the dress she wore at the end of the game. Both of which looks great, you know. That little dress looks pretty cool. But anyway, here we are in Dragon Roost. Let me just get to a point where I can save, and that'll be that. The Din's Pearl. The Rito, that's what they're called. And here we get the titular item, the Wind Waker. Yeah, perhaps I should try using it. Okay, I know what's going on. Oh, God. I know what to do. That was splendid. Oh, one moment. Fuck. Alright, here we go. Alright, there we go. That's basically how the Wind Waker works. There's also six for time, I think. Yeah. But I don't need that until at least the heroes in Tower of the Gods. Because there's several songs that you need to learn in that. I know how to use it. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it, so I'll see you later. Bye.